The internet is filled with many brave people such as I respond to every argument with both sides are stupid, I'm smart, and people that respond to every argument just echoing what everyone else is saying or being contrary just for the sake of being a hipster and special. I'm sure most of the people watching this video probably think I'm the type of guy to be like, people that waste their time arguing online are stupid. It's pointless. Who cares? Now, ignoring the whole people that give their opinion when nobody asks for it and it's just I don't care, but when you do the same to them when they're arguing about something they do care about, they'll get really mad type of people. I unfortunately, and I hate that it actually does, I think arguments online do matter, at least to a little degree. I want you to go back in your mind and think about the time when you watch one of those smart YouTube channels that were like the butterfly effect and how watching anime will make you grow big sissy tits. The whole concept of the butterfly effect, but with arguments online. All it takes is Lee Mastermind Troll or some contrarian hipster saying something stupid but sounds smart, and then everyone else starts saying it until an influencer or just enough people say it. It becomes a mainstream opinion, and all it took was just one or two people. One of the biggest and best examples of this is the whole vaccines cause autism argument. It's been proven repeatedly that it isn't true, but idiots are like, oh, well, since so many people believe in it, there's no way that it could actually be false. And then from there, parents don't vaccinate their kids, which affects other people aside them and their kids, which is pretty ignorant and fucked up. And this whole entire argument of the whole vaccines cause autism thing was from a former British doctor that published an article that said he noticed there was an interesting correlation between the two. People started talking about it, spreading it around, famous people even started saying it, and voila, that's how it happened. But you didn't click on this video just to know my opinion on why I think opinions unfortunately matter. You clicked on it so you could win against beta cucks and triggered liberal women and the art of keyboard warrior typing online. Now, if you came to this video for actual advice on genuinely trying to win an argument with the person you're talking with, you know, persuading or trying to make them understand your point, that's just not gonna happen. It's 2020. People don't care about that anymore. When you win an argument, it's the people around you want to convince, not the person you're talking to. That's what I've learned. It sucks. I hate it. That's just how it is. So with that mindset in mind, here's how to win any argument online if you're as dense as a rock or have no idea what you're talking about, or you just suck at having an argument. The first thing you want to do is be funny. Say funny stuff in the argument, be ridiculous, make fun of the other person, don't take them seriously, act like they're the joke, be an asshole to them, act better than them, do anything to make people think that you're funny, and people will side with you. You already won. Or just send a meme that isn't really them, but anyone that doesn't really care about the argument will look at it and be like, oh wow, that's so him. But let's just say you're someone who's incapable of being funny, you lack the Apandah gene in your body, or you're just a woman. Women aren't funny. The next thing you're gonna want to do is purposely misinterpret their argument. Make them look like they're talking about actually something else. That isn't their argument, but it'll make people be like, what the fuck, I have to pick this side. Dude, I just love monkeys. Oh, so I'm sure you liked it when Harambe dragged that kid, huh? Of course you'd love to see kids get murdered, you fucking disgusting human, you piece of trash. But any person who doesn't really care about the conversation will be like, what the fuck? They're talking about monkeys, but monkey did bad? No monkey for me. And that's another way to win any argument. You just compare it to something completely extreme or has nothing to do with it. Things that get people emotionally wrapped up in. Compare it to 9/11, Hitler, children dying, whatever you gotta do. Just compare it to something that'll get people emotionally invested and will make it so they can't side with them, so they have to side with you. And then you could just accuse them of things that aren't true. Like just say, you only have this opinion because so-and-so has it. Or you were brainwashed by some Illuminati conspiracy government facility. Just make up a reason for them having their opinion and completely disregard their reason for actually having it. Now we're gonna get into some dirtier tactics. This is if you're on your knees, you're begging, you're getting ratioed the fuck on Twitter. Bring up stuff that's unrelated or take shit out of context. What I mean by this is that you're arguing with someone who said something really stupid 20 years ago, bring it up. People will want to side with you because nobody wants to side with the person that said something 20 fucking years ago that has nothing to do with the argument. Flawless. Or just take something out of context or leave out context. That usually works too. Now this last strategy is a very sacred one. It's killed many people in arguments online, has ruined careers, and worst of all, works every goddamn time. This is slander, or just calling people buzzwords. If somebody ever disagrees with you, it's because, and repeat it after me, they're a sexist, racist, Nazi, bigot, homophobe, transphobe, pedophile, sexual assaulter, rapist. Fuck, just go on with it. Now see, what I learned online is that a lot of people purposely misuse these words because nobody's ever in a million years gonna want to side with the person that's an alleged rapist, even though they're not one, but just some person on Twitter called them that, so now everyone believes it. And for the most part, the shit is practically impossible to disprove. You accuse someone of being racist. What are they gonna say? I'm not racist? Guys, I have black friends? See, you're just gonna make them dig a hole for themselves. It's fucked up, but it worked. This shit's really fucked up, and what's even worse is the fact that people who say shit like this make it worse for actual victims and people that are actually shitty to be called out. But now, my fellow fat virgins, you will now be able to win any argument online, persuade the general media, and become the big brain Illuminati buttfuck just by messing with people's emotions and reasoning. So make sure to smash that motherfucking like button if this video helped you. Don't forget to blink at everything with the same type of logic, even though that's just not how things work, because it'll always work with arguments online. I'm gonna cry. Goodbye. When somebody calls at Apandah Vivo on Twitter.com unfunny.
You's a nigga, and you's a and your is a and your own is a and your own is my nigga. And on top of that, you's a sucker, you's a motherfucking lame, mark, bust, nigga.